Hi, ha, ho, he. Good afternoon from London, England to wherever you're watching around the world. Or is it good morning, or should I say good evening? It could be morning or evening wherever you're watching, wherever you're tuning in. This is your host, your guy himself, the one and only DLG Reppin. Yep, you know it's me again. Here I am. Delhi, London, Guna. Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. Yes. I'm here again. And I'm going to do my match review of the Crystal Palace v Arsenal game. End-to-end game. I think in the first half, Arsenal did more than enough to be worthy of the lead. Although Crystal Palace came back strongly when Arsenal scored the opening goal. And there were some talking points, and my word, the referee bottled to send off, I think it was Joel Wald. He should have been given a red card. I don't know who it was, but he should have been. Christian Benteke, well, looking at Christian Benteke's actions, I think he was very, very, very lucky to be on the pitch, and he should not have been on the pitch because that's deemed the elbow as violent conduct. So for me, both situations were lucky. In terms of the tackle on Callum Chambers was a poor one. It was potentially a leg breaker, and I was fuming. That is a purple, orange, black card. Now, what was the difference between Aubameyang's challenge on Max Myers, where he stamped on he literally studied his ankle, which went the other way where it shouldn't be, and I think it was Joel Wald's stump on Callum Chambers' ankles. What was the difference? There's not much difference from last night's game to last season's 1-1 draw. I think injustice has been served yet again. But there you go. What can I say? Other than that, back to the game. I think Palace started the second half a lot brighter, a lot sharper. And you could see Arsenal were trying to play out from the back, putting themselves into situations that they don't need to be in. Dangerous situations. Passing it from the back was all good, but Palace were more hungrier and eager to get back into the game, and they did. A silly foul from Bukayo Saka that led to Palace's equaliser. It was a good set piece by Andros Townsend, and Benteke, unmarked, diving it up, one apiece, and that's the equaliser. And I'll tell you what, it was great to hear from a Palace fan. It must have been great to hear their fans make up so much noise after scoring a goal. But Arsenal nicked it in a minute into injury time. Substitute Gabriel Martinelli receives Martin Odegaard's inside cross pass, and he's taking it around Vincent Greta and popped it into the net. Some would say it was offside or an handball, but VAR proved that it wasn't the case. And the same with Benteke's goal. VAR was on show to see if there was a possible offside. It wasn't the case. So I think they were both legitimate goals. And Nicola Pepe, I think, our man of the match. And it's not often I'll give him my man of the match, but he was absolutely outstanding. I thought he had a great game. And he scored a brilliant second, our third goal of the game to kill the contest off as a whole. But without further ado, let's get into my player ratings. Starting off in goal, Leno. He made a pretty comfortable save from Jeffrey Shop. His catching was on point, but other than that, I'll mark him down as a 7. And he couldn't do anything about Christian Benteke's header because the defending was non-existent. But I'm going to mark him down as a 7. Excuse me. Right back, Chambers. Always useful going forward, puts in dangerous crosses in where Arsenal attackers should be attacking it at the near post as well as the back post. But we seem to have problems attacking the ball at the near post, and that's where you cause damages to the defenders. That's where you hurt them. Yeah, defensively, solid again. I think he had a good game, Kenneth Chambers. So I'm going to give him an 8. Rob Holding. Yeah, he had a hard time of it with Benteke. Every aerial duel was won mostly by Benteke over Rob Holding. He had a hard time of it, and Benteke looked like the striker of the last 3, 4, 5 years. He was causing untold problems after untold problems. I will give I'll give Rob Holding a 6. Not the best of evenings. Alongside him, Gabriel Magalhaes. Yeah, Palace had opportunities with set pieces and crosses, and Gabriel Magalhaes, he also had a bit of a hard time against Benteke. But other than that, he played the ball out. He was comfortable with the ball, like Holding. Never backed down from a tackle, and showed his own presence. But other than that, aerially, he struggled against Benteke. I'm going to give him a 6. Kieran Tierney set up the first goal of the game with a lovely cross to Nicola Pepe to the side foot volley, our opening goal. Defensively, pretty steady. I would suppose I'll give him a 6.5. Reasonable performance, and he came off towards the end. Right, the two in the midfield. Partey. First half, excellent. Very commanding. Very exquisite with his passing. But the second half, he was so tired. You can, in the middle of the second half, you could, even in the mid, yeah, especially in the middle of the second half, I should say, you could see how tired he was. He was popping these long passes off, and it was not hitting an Arsenal shirt, and it was so frustrating to watch at times. I would have to give him a 5.5, if I'm being honest. Mohamed El-Neni, busy. I could say he was steady. I don't think he gave the ball away because it was going sideways and backwards. Yeah, he held his own. I don't think he's got too much to be disappointed about. I'm going to reward him a 6.5. Right, the attacking 3. Let's start off with Saka because he was mainly on the right. Yeah, yeah, it looked. He didn't. Yeah, I think he was quiet in certain spells of the game, but when he did get the ball at times, he looked a real problem and a handful for the Palace defence. Did his defensive duties reasonably well. Can't have too much complaints about that. I'm going to give him a 6. Emile Smith-Rowe. Yeah, he had a decent game. He was running with the ball and running at the Palace players, taking them on, trying to create something. He looks a bright spark at times. I'm going to give him a 7 because he played in that midfield role, well, that number 10 role. One thing about Emile Smith-Rowe is maybe in the final third he can improve in his quality, but other than that, he had a decent game. from what I remember. Excuse me, I know it's a long day at work and I'm tired. My neck is hurting. On the left, Nicola Pepe, man of the match. He had one of those outstanding games. He looked lively. Made a late run into the box of the first goal, which was a good bit of it was a good bit of work from Tierney and Saka. Good link-up play there, and that led to Pepe scoring his first goal of the game, and it was a neat finish on the side foot volley. Defensively, he did his duties reasonably well, and I don't talk about Pepe from a defensive aspect of his game. I would say I'll give him an 8 for his performance. Our best player, our man of the match. Aubameyang, yet again another quiet game. I think it was more in the second half than I think it was for the whole game. It's as if he had 15 to 20 touches, in between 15 to 20 touches in the game. He was or should I say 10 to 15 touches. And I love Aubameyang, but for me, he just needs to get more involved. And at the same time, I can understand that the service is not coming in for him. And when it does come in for him, he's just not on the receiving end of it. I'm going to have to give him a 5. Right, the substitutions. If I can get back to his... There we go. Odegaard came on. He was looking, for me, every time he had the ball, he was looking to cause Palace damages of problems after damages of the problems. And he played he assisted Martinelli for his goal. And I think he made a little cameo there. I'm going to give him a 6 for his effort. Granit Xhaka, he came on for a defender. I think it was Tierney. So we had 3 at the back. He played as a wing back. I didn't think he was too bad. If I'm being honest, I didn't think he was too bad. I didn't think he had anything to do. So I'm going to mark him. I'm not going to mark him. Martinelli, very lively for me. Looked like he was. He looked so interested. He was very lively, and his reward was a Premier League goal against Crystal Palace, and he took his finish well. Touched it around the goalkeeper and then tapped it into the net. I thought he was very lively. I'm going to give him a 6 for his effort. Mikel Arteta, I suppose he picked the team. I think it was a decent team. Kept the shape. Get the formation. For me, he should have geared him up when Palace equalised. You could feel that the ascendancy was on us, and we were on the back foot at times, especially in that second half. Or especially when I say second half, the middle of it. That's the second half for me. I'm going to give him a 7. The ref, I'm going to give him a 1. He could have had a little bit more if he did show a lot of bottle to send off Ward, but it was due to the fact that it was too early in the game. But Benteke's gross misconduct with the elbow on an Arsenal player, my word, I think he should have seen red as well. The referee bottled it. Anthony Taylor, you big bold bottler, have a 1. So that's coming towards the end of this recording, this podcast, and I would like to say once again, ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, and as always, saving the best till last, never forgetting to say thank you all thank you all football fans for putting up with me. How's that one? So, you can catch me on this channel yet again. I haven't set up other platforms yet, but I would like to get some useful information on that, or just have a go at doing it myself. Other than that, you know what you have to do. Smash the thumbs up like button. As I forgot to say earlier. Share this channel all around the world if you can. So there's many football fans on this planet. Make sure you share this channel to your relatives and your friends, especially those that love football. Flood my comment section with your positive feedback vibes. Your reaction to the game at Selhurst Park between Palace, which finished Palace 1, Arsenal 3. Your response, opinions, etc., etc. And smash that subscribe button for me to DLG Reppin. Please smash that subscribe button, left, right, and centre galore. I'll be waiting for more subscribers. Hopefully, not just 1 or 2, more than 3 and 4. Yeah, do smash that subscribe button. Let's go for more than 3 and 4, 5 and 6, maybe more than 7, 8, 9 subscribers. I'm here, and I should be back later on. Other than that, be good to your friends, be good to your loved ones, be good to your relatives. Stay safe. Peace again, love again, and bless again. Enough love for you football fans out there doing your thing. And I'll be back as maybe later on. So all I have to say is see you later and be nice.